Hello, good morning. Welcome to Monday, and welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott. Hope you're doing well. Starting the week off in meditation is useful because we set the tone for the kind of day that we would like to have. And it's like resonating, like the Tibetan bowls that I have resonate. You set a tone, and that becomes the kind of groundwork or framework from which you interpret your experiences throughout the day. Useful is meditation for this because we need awareness to interpret our experiences. If we're not aware, we're missing out. The real FOMO, the real fear of missing out is lack of awareness. It's not what other people are doing on social media that you are not. The real FOMO is lack of awareness or insufficient awareness. And we can develop greater awareness if we practice every day. Because built in to each of us is this ability, this skill. Some of us have more awareness than others, sure, but that's okay. And it's not necessarily a bad thing to begin to learn to develop your own awareness. The things that prevent people from developing their awareness is that which they discover. And not everything they discover is love and light, like the New Age community may say. What we discover is both full spectrum of light and dark in ourselves and each other. And we need tools, grounding, the ability to ground ourselves when there is things that we discover about ourselves or each other that we don't like, so that we can learn how to process that, so that we can learn to make better choices, so that we can learn to perpetuate suffering less, harm less, and increase our connection to the divine spark of creativity, to make new choices, to forge new ways of connecting, to make new change in our life. So that being said, I'd like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. Today during the week, I do about a half an hour session. And over the years that I've been broadcasting, I've been making subtle tweaks in the meditation over time. Some things that I've done have stuck. Other things I've been changing and observing over time as I change. And when you get more in touch with your awareness, you'll change too. The things that you'll discover about yourself, about your life, and about what you thought you knew will change. Just as a lot of the world is changing. In the darkness, things are coming to light. In the psychology of secrecy, things are changing. To keep a secret means something different over time, and it's really changing. Toxic masculinity is changing. Things are changing, and I see this as a really good thing, and it will be uncomfortable for a bit. So what I'm going to do is read now from The Space Between. This is by Peter Mitchell, and then we'll get into guided practice. The Space Between is all about the awakening of the we space, something I've been passionate about for more than 10 years, so it's nice that a book is written about it. So let's see. The next Buddha will be the Sangha, Thich Nhat Hanh. I have been skeptical of this concept in the past, feeling to see how such a Sangha could avoid the politicking, corruption, and power grabs that seem to beset even the best-intentioned communities, and thereby ruining any hope of transformative, elevated, sustainable, communal teaching model. There has been recently a revolution in my thinking, however, that has opened my mind to this as not only a possibility and a wildly successful one, but also a potentially inevitable one. This new teaching model depends at a foundational level on the selfless service of the individual collective enlightened mind of the group. Up until now, there has been little evidence that such an individual collective selfless enlightened mind existed and was attainable or sustainable. But I believe that this is no longer the case and that we are now experiencing the beginning of a new and much needed leap in the evolution of spiritual instruction and transmission. There are individual points of light across the globe these days, people awake to themselves and their own nature who are not necessarily teachers, but who feel the call to share their understanding and realization with others. These same individuals are often disenchanted with the state of the current spiritual environment / marketplace and the long problematic teacher-student relationship, and are looking for new ways to express the timeless wisdom and come together with others doing the same. I believe these people are slowly starting to find each other and beginning to form the basis of such an international, enlightened mind community. When this international community establishes itself, not as a fixed entity organization, but as a naturally expressed structure of new evolutionary development, it will organically attract seekers and inquirers drawn and ready to participate and become creative partners in the new entity. And we'll stop there today. And we'll begin now with practice, gently closing your eyes, tuning inside. Beginning with some deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. On the out breath, dropping everything, letting go of distress, resistance, and tension. Dropping everything like a dog dropping a ball from its mouth. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, to your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Excellent. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. And gently placing your attention on your physical body and your body sensations. You can notice your body's tingling, pulsing, subtle movement, sense of presence, temperature, aliveness. And you can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet, sort of like plugging in to the planet. And you can begin the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. Then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey deep into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches and travels down through your body, it cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it travels down through you, collecting toxic energy, bringing it into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and transforms and recycles it. Very good. Then bringing your attention up now into your heart, feeling your heart space. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. On the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Whenever we intend and move into our heart space with intention and awareness, there's always a little bit of warmth and tenderness there in our hearts, the place where heaven and earth meet. From here we can come in contact with our emotions, noticing what is present for us emotionally right now. And just noticing what it's like for you in your emotional landscape. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like points on a compass. You could be feeling anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just like points on a compass, they give your life direction. And just noticing what you're feeling right now. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Very good. Then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy and active your mind is. And without trying to fix or change your thoughts or get rid of them, just allowing them to come and go across your mind. And if you notice that you get pulled into actively thinking, you can always come back to actively feeling. Feeling your body, feeling your spine, the connection of your body to the earth for grounding, and as a remedy for overthinking. Very good. And then from here, we can gently open our eyes, keeping your eyes soft, but gently opening your eyes. And we'll take a moment of appreciation for the work we did with our eyes closed. And we'll begin now to practice in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. So, on the in-breath, feeling around you, outside you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practice noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out. And if you would like to, you can add in qualities to your practice. So on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, allowing the qualities of love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness toward yourself. So like sending and then receiving the qualities, if you'd like. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. Have a sweet, sweet Monday, and feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.